Good morning. I'm Nicholas De Leon, and this is the Tucson Daily Brief for February 28, 2026. Turning to government and policy, Tucson's budget deficit is larger than disclosed, now estimated at $67.5 million. City Hall is quietly working through what's on the table and what's off limits as it confronts a gap nearly 70% larger than the $40 million figure previously discussed publicly. Options reportedly under consideration include reinstating red light cameras, revisiting fare free transit, adjusting RTA next contributions, and restructuring pension payments. Gem show revenues are also in the mix. That's according to Tucson Agenda. ICE eyes former Marana State Prison as immigration detention facility. The Department of Homeland Security posted a notice of intent to award a sole source contract to Management and Training Corporation, MTC, to operate the shuttered Arizona State Prison in Marana as an ICE detention facility. Internal documents cite conflicting capacity figures. One states 513 male detainees, another allows up to 775, a significant expansion from the prison's previous 500-person capacity. MTC, which purchased the facility for $15 million last year, says no final agreement has been reached. Community opposition group PIMA Resist IC said it was very disheartening and is working to block the facility before it opens. That's according to K-Gun 9, ABC, and AZPM. Tucson's Safe City initiative links people to services, but arrests remain the primary tool. Arizona Luminaria documented a February 25th Safe City deployment at Grant and Alvernon, where officers arrested 5 people for trespassing and drug paraphernalia possession. City leaders describe the monthly program as a way to connect people to help. Critics note enforcement continues to drive outcomes. One man waiting for a bus was told he could not wait in a nearby parking lot. That's according to Arizona Luminaria. RTA next heads to Pima County voters as Propositions 418 and 419. The $2.67 billion transportation spending plan asks voters to renew a 0.5% regional sales tax first approved in 2006. The ballot measure would fund road repairs and transit improvements across Pima County. If defeated, projects on roads including Silverbell and Tangerine already delayed could face further setbacks. AZPM reports fare-free transit funding is also tied to the outcome. That's according to AZPM and Tucson Agenda. Senator Gallego doubles down on blocking DHS funding without ICE reforms. Arizona Senator Ruben Gallego says Senate Democrats will continue to withhold Department of Homeland Security funding unless the Trump administration adopts guardrails on immigration enforcement. We need to have guardrails, and we're not getting them right now, Gallego told reporters at his Phoenix office Friday. Senate Democrats previously killed a DHS funding bill in February over the impasse. Separately, both Gallego and Senator Mark Kelly signed an amicus brief this week challenging Trump administration restrictions on birthright citizenship. That's according to Arizona Mirror and AZPM. Tucson's lobbyists are fighting Arizona legislature battles, including one against public records reform. Tucson Agenda reviewed the city's statehouse lobbying portfolio and found that Tucson's small army of contract lobbyists is backing some bills and blocking others at the legislature, including siding against a public records reform measure. The report provides a bill-by-bill breakdown of where city interests align and conflict with state lawmakers. That's according to Tucson Agenda. In business and development news, Sydney's Sweet Shop expanding to a north side location at Oracle and Ina Road. The Tucson-based Black-owned bakery, which gained a regional following after going viral on social media, is opening a second storefront this summer. Owner Sydney Adams said the business grew from family recipes passed down from her grandmother and now draws customers from across Arizona, with nearly 30,000 followers each on Instagram and TikTok. That's according to K-Gun 9, ABC. Lomo Grill opens in East Tucson, offering a choose-your-own steak concept. The restaurant, a spinoff of local butcher shop Lomo Premium Meats, opened February 6th at 1521 N. Wilmot Ard in a 1,500 square foot space that seats 26 guests. A grand opening celebration is planned for March 1st. That's according to Tucson Foodie. Ritz-Carlton Dove Mountain earns back-to-back Forbes Travel Guide 5-star awards. Both the resort and its spa received 2026 5-star designations, placing Dove Mountain among a select group of globally recognized luxury properties. The property sits in Marana, northwest of Tucson. That's according to Tucson local media/Explorer News. In community news, desert wildflower season is arriving early across southern Arizona. A warmer than average winter has triggered early blooms at Picacho Peak State Park and Lost Dutchman State Park east of Phoenix. This is Tucson reports conditions are favorable for a potential super bloom this spring, though no certainty has been confirmed for Pima County locations. That's according to This is Tucson, Arizona Daily Star. And now your Tucson weather forecast. No active NWS alerts for the region. Today, Saturday, February 28th, sunny, high near 91 degrees Fahrenheit, southwest wind 1 to 9 miles per hour, 0% chance of precipitation. Tonight, mostly clear. Low around 56 degrees Fahrenheit, south-southwest wind 3 to 7 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny, high near 93 degrees Fahrenheit, south wind 1 to 9 miles per hour. Looking ahead, Tucson is running well above seasonal norms for late February, with highs expected in the lower 90s through at least Sunday. Dry and sunny conditions will persist through the near-term forecast period. That's your Tucson Daily Brief for February 28th, 2026. I'm Nicholas De Leon. Have a great day.